Oh, hi there, it's Thijs. I'm the technical evangelist at Varnish Software, and it's Tuesday. You know what that means? It's 2-Minute Tech Tuesdays, that weekly series about Varnish technology, presented to you in 2 minutes or less. Now, if you're a follower of the series, you know that the content is quite diverse, but there have been some recurring patterns, being Varnish on the cloud. Now, I've covered a bunch of platforms, and you can find them on our social media channels. Today, I'm going to focus on DigitalOcean. Now, this video is going to be slightly different from the other ones about the cloud because it all revolves around official marketplace images, and the DigitalOcean marketplace is not monetized. So that means we're not offering a pay-as-you-go version of Varnish Enterprise, but instead we offer a pre-installed, pre-configured version of Varnish Cache. So I'm going to explain you how to install it on DigitalOcean and be up and running in minutes. I'm going to put 2 minutes on the timer and I'm going to tell you all about it. The story starts in the DigitalOcean control panel, where you see the overview of droplets. We already have a web server that needs acceleration, so we're going to create a Varnish instance by clicking Create and then Droplet. Instead of a regular instance, we're going to click Marketplace and search for Varnish. After having selected the server image, we're going to choose the server architecture. There's plenty of parameters that we can customize throughout the install wizard, but we're going to leave them at their default values. The only thing that we're going to change is the location of the server. We're going to choose Amsterdam as the data center. There are also SSH keys to be configured to access the server via the SSH protocol. However, we already pre-configured a key that we're going to use to log in. Before committing all these settings and starting the deployment of the server, I am going to change the name of the machine. And when we're done with that, we just click Create Droplet and have the machine created. This takes a couple of minutes, and after a while you will see that the server appears in the overview. You then copy the IP address, open up a new browser window and paste the IP. This will take you to the landing page of Varnish, which is currently a basic page that has a link to next steps, which is pretty much an install guide. However, we already know what we want to do, and we're going to access the machine via SSH. So you open up your terminal, type SSH, and then the username is root, add the IP address, you can confirm, and then we're in the shell, ready to make some changes. The first thing that we're going to do is open up the VCL file. This is located in etc varnish default.vcl. We're going to remove a specific line that is responsible for displaying the landing page. But what we also need to do is modify the backend settings. These are the settings of the server we're connecting to. Save and close the file, and then run sudo systemctl edit Varnish, and that opens up another editor which has the Varnish runtime parameters. We're going to change the allocated memory, in this case from 256 megabytes to, let's say, 2 gigabytes, and then run the final command before we can get started, and that's sudo systemctl restart Varnish. Then go back to your browser window, refresh the page, and the landing page of Varnish will be replaced with the actual content coming from your web server that will then be stored in cache. That was it for this week. That was Varnish in the cloud on DigitalOcean. It is the open source version of Varnish, not the enterprise version. There is no monetization involved. This is just a free image, but it's still valuable to have that image, although you can install Varnish yourself. By using that image, you save valuable time and you have a ready-to-use pre-configured Varnish server. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you use that, and I'll see you back next week for yet another video and more content about Varnish presented to you in 2 minutes or less. See you next week.